Hi everybody, hope y'all can see that good. Just a quick simple rundown of my setup. I have had a bunch of guys message me about my public land setup because I'm hunting public land like 99% of the time. First thing I'll say is not sponsored, of course. You got to hear that, put that disclaimer out there by anybody. I'm not loyal to any one brand. I use what works for me. I've spent several years just trying different things and going back and forth, and this is what I've settled on this year. Something may change in the future if I find something else I might like. Anyway, not loyal to any brand, so this is just what works for me. So I killed that big buck the other day up at one of my spots. I don't wear my saddle in. I hunt saddle last year and this year, and I don't wear my saddle in hardly at all because most of the places I'm going are several miles deep, and I don't want to get it all sweated up and nasty. Or I'm going in on a canoe or kayak several miles deep. So what I typically do is when I get out of the kayak, I'll put my saddle on because I'm usually pretty close where I'm going to hunt. Or when I get within 100, 150 yards or wherever, or where I'm going to hunt, I'll stop, put the saddle on. So this is the pack. This is the Case 2.0 pack. This is everything I need. I don't even remember what's all in here right now, but I weighed it the other day before I left, and it was like right at 30 pounds. If the weight bothers you, if 30 pounds is too much, man up, suck it up, 30 pounds ain't that much weight. But this is everything I need. I can go anywhere I need to. I've got my kill kit in here. I've got layers in here. I should have. I don't even know what's in here now. Everything I need to get in and out of a hunt is here. So this is what I normally do, y'all. Say I just got out of the canoe. I'll stop. I'll pull the sticks off just to get it out of the way. I'll pull my aider out. Here's my hat, lineman's belt, the saddle. I'll get everything on. I'm not going to climb the tree just for video's sake. I'm going to by myself. But I typically do this away from the tree I'm going to hunt, so less ground scent. I won't hardly ever do this at the tree. This is the Latitude Classic. Absolutely love this saddle. I think it's probably one of the most overlooked and underrated saddles for the money. I mean, the quality is every bit of what you could ask for. I mean, it's perfect. Quality is great. The Classic single panel, I don't see a need for a two panel. And if you watch a lot of reviews, the two panel was kind of the craze last year. Well, a lot of people are getting out of the two panels now, or they're redesigning them, whatever. But I see no reason for a two panel. If that's your thing, go for it. I'm telling you what works for me. So get the old loop out of the way, and I'll take my lineman's belt, go ahead and click it on, throw it over my shoulder, click it back on. Aider, I just carry it in my hand. What? Daughter's hollering at me. So anyway, I put my pack back on. I usually don't even buckle it up. Hawk Heliums. I got the gear hangers from TX5. Perfect little accessory. Clip them on. And of course, I'm doing everything pretty fast for sake of video. I'm very, very slow and methodical doing all this to try to eliminate any noise. I mean, if you'll notice, all of my stuff is stealth stripped. Carabiners are stealth stripped. Ascenders are stealth stripped. I mean, anything. If I make a sound in the woods while I'm climbing or getting down, I take a mental note of it. When I get home, I'll pull out the stealth strips and I'll just start, putting stuff together. To try to be as quiet as possible. So I just got out of the canoe. Like I said, normally I'm pretty close where I'm going to hunt, so I'll do all this at the canoe, and then I'll slip in the next 50 yards, 100, whatever it is, carrying an aider and stuff with me. So, hey, I'm in the middle of a video. So I just got to my tree. Normally don't do that either. I'll stick it in my pouch or something. But here's one thing. I don't run any buckles, anything like that. Everything's Amsteel. Even on my platform's Amsteel. It's something I did. Took a little rubber eraser, cut it in squares, and tied it back onto that. What that does, that gives you just a little bit of weight. Slinging around the tree makes it a whole lot easier. Go up to the tree. I can get about a little over 7 feet per stick. Like I said, I'm doing all this pretty quick, so you're gonna hear a little noise. When I'm at the tree and I'm on a hunt, I'm in super slow motion. I'm not in a hurry. I don't care if it's gray light. Say it took me longer to get there than I anticipated or overslept a little bit or something. It don't matter what time I get to the tree. I am not in a rush. I'm going super, super slow, super methodical, trying to be as quiet as I can. So, like I said, I'm not climbing this tree because I'm videoing by myself. Typically, like I said, it's about 7.5 feet on average per stick with the aider, 3-step aider, Backwoods Mobile Gear aider. You can have them customize it to any length you want. I started out with an 18-inch. 18-inch. Went to a 17-inch because the step length on the Heliums are. Do you need something? Anyway, I dropped down to 15-inch because I have bad knees. And what nobody tells you is when you step on these, they'll sag a couple inches. So I went from 17-inch with a couple inch sag, now I'm at like 21-inch, and it was hard on my knees. I got terrible knees. So I dropped these down. They customize them. You send them back to them for like 20 bucks. They'll customize them to whatever you need. Super company. I mean, I got them back within a week, I think. And I did it right before season. So I went to 15-inch. Now when I step in it and they sag, it's about the same length as my stick. Climb them up. The trick to an aider is get your first step in real deep so that it gets you further off the tree. Then when you go to your second step, dig your toe in. That's it. I'll stand on the top, coming down. Make sure you kick out, get your step in good. Dig your toe in. So 3 sticks, I can average 21 feet, I think, something like that. Of course, as I get to the first stick, I'll throw on my lineman's belt and all that crap. So, all right, so let's say, and you want to click this onto so you don't drop it. All right. I'm at the top of my 3rd stick. Take these off. Now, I love them little clips. They're awesome. So I'm at the top of my 3rd stick, ready to do my platform. I'll slide the pack off. Unbuckle. Pull this out. I can lean it against the tree, whatever I'm doing to buckle the pack back. Like I said, all this is super slow motion. So. Same thing. Run Amsteel on my Predator XL platform. And people say I'm obsessed with stealth strips, but everything is stealth stripped that can be, just to eliminate any. I mean, I get clicks from my ring and stuff. I wrapped it with paracord, not because it's the cool thing to do, but because this has kind of a hollow sound. So I wrapped it, trying to deaden the sound some a little bit. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know what's up with that, but I guess it's just that cast aluminum. That's the sound it makes. But anyway, just try to eliminate as much sound as I can. Same thing. That little weight on the end of that is a lifesaver. It really is. I'll pull it around. Everybody asks about daisy chains on the platform. Well, what I do, and there's lots of videos on this stuff, it's called trucker's hitch. Run it back through one of these loops over here. And man, just cinch that sucker down tight. And you can do all this on your sticks with your lineman's belt and not make any noise. Cinch it down tight. Throw a couple half hitches in it. That's my ring making that noise. I normally don't have my ring on either. A couple half hitches. I just take this extra cord and just tuck it back somewhere out of the way. Shove that sucker down. Cam it over. You're good to go. I didn't get that one set as good as I want to. Well, you take it, reset it. There you go. That's simple as that. All you do is stand on that top of the sucker, pull it up with your toe, reset it. I mean, rock solid. That's pretty much it. Reverse everything coming down. Main thing, like I said, when I'm at the tree, I'm super slow motion, doing everything methodical, as quiet as I can. No, try not to make any sound. Hunt a lot of still days where it's real still. So anyway, that's my public land setup. Nothing special, just a combination of things that work for me. You might find stuff that works better for you. I don't know. Oh yeah, this. Okay, I just got on my platform. Yes. Give me 2 more minutes. Bow hanger. This is one of those bow hangers from Innovating the Outdoors. And like I said, people say I'm obsessed. Stealth strip that too, because all those extra little hooks they have on their chain, I mean, it's a great idea and they work. There's nothing wrong with them. But if you notice, when you pull that thing out, all those little things are clacking together. All the little hooks, they're making all kinds of noise. So I cut the Amsteel that was on there off. I had an extra daisy chain. I ran it through here and used their hook. But I eliminated all those hooks because of the noise factor. I guess I could have stealth stripped them all up and left them on there, but this works really well. I mean, this one's not stealth strip, but I mean, I use S-beaners. When I get this around the tree, cinch it tight. I clip an S-beaner from my pack onto the Amsteel and slide it around the tree where I want it. Works for me. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's my public land setup. Nothing super fancy, just efficient. The main thing is just practice with what you got. Try new things. If you don't, I mean, people are like, well, it's so expensive, it's so expensive. Yeah. Come on, guys. You ain't doing this crap to save money. You're doing this because it's a passion and you love it. Well, why not be as comfortable as you can? Why not be as efficient as you can? I'll try something. If I don't like it, I'll sell it. I tried spurs. Loved the idea. They work good. My knees can't handle it. Sold them. I tried different packs. Sold them. That's the only platform I've ever tried. Never. Oh, I take it back. I had one of those little Hawk seat deals. A piece of crap. But tried a modified sit drag. It worked in conjunction with the harness, but just upgraded to the Latitude. I don't see any reason to try anything else. People talk about it not, something not being comfortable and this and that, and guys, be men and suck it up. I mean, if you can't sit in a saddle for 4 or 5 or 6 hours, I don't know what to tell you. You're doing something completely terribly wrong, because I don't know. I have no problem sitting in this thing all day long. I'll get uncomfortable, I'll adjust and stand up. I'll get uncomfortable, I'll lengthen it, kneel, or sit in it and lean against knees against a tree type thing. I mean, you can do all that without a bunch of movement and a bunch of noise. So I don't know what you guys are complaining about. I mean, anyway, that's pretty much it. I won't bore you with rolling all this stuff up. Gotta go.